All over the world, there are creatures with incredibly painful bites and stings. They're mostly defense mechanisms, but when humans annoy them, the animals have no other choice but to use the defense against humans, which can be extremely painful and even lethal. Pain may not always be the worst symptom you can experience after being bitten or stung by some of these animals, but they can be lethal and strong enough to kill you, or even harm you to the point you won't be able to move. You'd better keep yourself away from these animals if you like to live and enjoy life. Let's look at the most dangerous bites someone can get all across the world. You'll be surprised how strong some of these bites are. The bites here are measured using the metric pound per square inch, or PSI. But before we get into that, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Number 10. Lion, 600 PSI. A surprising place for the king of the jungle, even though it's never lived in a jungle. Lions are the only social cat in the world. They're so cooperative when they hunt that this might be one of the reasons they've evolved to have the weakest bite of the genus Panthera, or big cat. Another reason might be that their hunting habit, strangling its prey by biting its trachea, lacks the need for a strong bite. Lions hunt at any time, but usually hunt for large prey at night. They also drink water daily if they can, but can go up to 5 days without it. If you think that their bite is at the last of this list, you need to think again and be very scared, as the bite of a lion can potentially kill you. Once a lion takes hold of you, there's no way you can save yourself. Number 9. Tiger, 1050 PSI. The biggest species of the cat family, the tiger is a solitary hunter. They can reach 3.3 meters and weigh up to 300 pounds. They stalk their prey and hunt at night. Like lions, they tend to bite the throat of their prey to cut the flow of air and blood to the animal's head. They have a powerful bite, nearly twice that of the lion. There are more tigers in captivity than in the wild. They usually avoid humans, but attacks on humans and cattle have been reported across the world. We've treated them worse than they ever could, so if they try to attack humans, you really can't blame them, as they've been fed up with us for a really long time. The tiger is one of the fastest of the species too, so if you're thinking of outrunning them, think again. Number 8. Hyena, 1100 PSI. Most sources say the hyena bite is around 1100 PSI. Having said that, the hyena is one of the most powerful bites in the animal kingdom, having even been observed crushing giraffe bones. It is this scavenger behavior which is the most likely culprit for the hyena's strong jaw, since it needs a powerful jaw to get to the marrow inside the bones left by lions and other big predators. Although they look like dogs, the hyena is actually more closely related to cats, belonging to the suborder Feliformia, instead of the dog suborder Caniformia. Hyenas have been observed killing dogs with a single bite to the neck. That's the only time you'll see a cat killing a dog. No one should ever have to see a dog die though. Contrary to popular belief, hyenas do hunt, and ironically, lions often steal their food. Like the lion, they're highly social and cooperative animals. Number 7. Grizzly bear, 1200 PSI. This North American subspecies of the brown bear is known for its incredible size and aggression. Despite their large size, the grizzly can run up to 56 kilometers per hour. You just cannot outrun a bear, and if you think you have an advantage in the water, think again. Bears can swim as they're one of the most vicious and skillful creatures. Grizzlies mostly feed on berries and nuts, but do hunt. In Yellowstone National Park, they've been observed and filmed hunting wild game. The grizzly is considered more aggressive than other bears too. It's theorized that because of their size, grizzly bears are unable to climb trees, so they've evolved this defense mechanism to ward off prey. It's probably this same evolutionary road that gave the bear its powerful jaws, helping it defend itself from wolves and other intruders. They can weigh from 600 to 1,000 pounds, and they can be a danger to humans if surprised or if with cubs, but very rarely go after humans for food. Number 6. Gorilla, 1300 psi. This one might surprise some because of their vegetarian nature, but the gorilla is a formidable candidate in this list. They have jaws primarily adapted to chew strong, hard plants like bamboo, which have given them incredibly strong jaw and neck muscles, capable of giving a 1300 psi bite. The gorilla has been traditionally seen as a big, scary monster, but in recent years its image has changed to that of a gentle giant. They are our closest relatives after the chimpanzee, and their numbers are shrinking rapidly, with only 700 mountain gorillas left in the wild. Gorillas can climb trees, but are usually found on the ground in communities of up to 30 individuals, led by a dominant older male. Gorillas tend to be gentle creatures, and do not pose a threat to humans. Number 5. Hippo, 1820 psi. This is one big, powerful herbivore. The hippo is one of the most feared animals in Africa. Being highly territorial and aggressive, it's been known to knock over small boats and attack the crew. Only the female hippo's bite force has been measured since the male was much too aggressive to test, but it measured at a whopping 821 pounds per square inch. The word hippopotamus comes from the Greek water horse due to the hippo's fondness for water. The hippo's closest cousins are whales and cows. They belong to the order Artiodactyla, which includes most hoofed animals, so camels, horses, and goats are also related to hippos. It might be the most versatile animal you will ever see. They can open up their jaw to a range not many animals can. Number 4. Jaguar, 2000 psi. The jaguar has the strongest bite force of any cat, and by our findings, the strongest bite force of any mammal. The real king of the jungle, the jaguar is found from Mexico to Argentina. The jaguar kills by biting the head of its prey. Like most other big cats, except for the lion, the jaguar is a solitary killer. The jaguar is renowned for its ability to successfully kill anacondas and caimans. Its bite is so strong it can easily pierce through the shell of animals like turtles. The jaguar comes from the Amerindian word jaguar, which means he who kills with one leap. The name really goes with its nature. Despite being smaller than its cousins in Africa and Asia, it is still the biggest cat in the Americas. Believed to have been eliminated from the southern United States over 100 years ago, there are rumors of a breeding population in Arizona. Jaguars are believed to be the most numerous in Belize, specifically the Jaguar Sanctuary in Coxcomb Basin. Number 3. American alligator. The American alligator is one of only 2 species of alligator left in the world, the other being the Chinese alligator. With an estimated population of 5 million, 1.2 million live in the state of Florida. Its range includes Florida, Texas, Louisiana, North and South Carolina, Georgia, and Alabama. They share territory with the crocodile. Their diet consists mainly of fish, turtles, and small mammals. In a recent study by National Geographic, American alligators tested at 2,125 psi, yet they did not test the larger alligator, so this number could be higher. And with that, it's now time for today's subscriber pick. Today's photo was sent to us by one of our subscribers, so if you come across a photo online and want to know more details about it, just send it on over to us. We might even feature it on a future video. Number 2. Sweat bees. The animal in the picture is called a sweat bee. Unlike any other entry in the list, the bee doesn't bite. But don't take it any less seriously, as its stings can be fatal and painful. Unlike many animals, they're attracted to human sweat, just like the name suggests. Only the female bees sting. Once the stinger pierces the skin, it continues to pump venom until you pull it out, so remove it as quickly as you can. The pain increases as time passes, so make sure to apply something so you can control the pain. The sweat bees are commonly found almost everywhere. You're most likely to be stung by them once in life. The PSI of bees cannot be measured as they don't bite but sting. Number 1. Crocodile. Saltwater crocs tested the highest in the National Geographic experiment mentioned above with 3,700 psi. Yet they only measured a few smaller crocs. National Geographic claims that if this number were to be translated to 20-footers, which don't exist in abundance, the number could be higher than 7,000 psi. These monsters are found from eastern India to Southeast Asia and northern Australia. The saltwater croc eats anything they can bite, from water buffalo to fish and even sharks, as they have a large appetite. They are affectionately referred to as salties by Australians, yet there's little to be affectionate about when it comes to this giant. They're responsible for more attacks on humans than any other croc, but not much more than the next on the list. In this National Geographic experiment, the Nile croc actually tested lower than the saltwater croc, but most other sources have the Nile croc at 5,000 psi. Nile crocs tend to be about the same size as saltwater crocs, and thus their bite seems to be at the same range. The two are interchangeable when it comes to placing them on this list, and the numbers will vary due to the difficulty in measuring the bites of each and getting the right size croc to measure. Nile crocs eat mainly fish, but like their cousins, they will attack anything dumb enough to cross its path. This includes zebras, birds, and even small hippos. Yes, even hippos aren't safe from them. That's our list of the 10 most dangerous animal bites in the world. Do you think you'd be able to survive a bite from any of these animals? Let us know in the comments. And if you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. As always, thanks for watching.